second session. And for our second session, everyone, we are going to study Writing Bright 1. So everyone, please take out your textbook, Writing Bright 1, and let's start. For this session, everyone, we are going to study Unit 2, Simple Present, My Grandma, to page 24. Also, we are going to review our previous lesson about writing better sentences, joining two subjects with and joining two verbs with and. And for our new lesson for today, writing sentences with a subject. Now, before we begin, everyone, let's have a quick review about our previous lesson, writing better sentences. As you know already, everyone, we have two parts for this review. First is about joining two subjects with and. So here's the example. Brian loves traveling. So that's the first sentence, right? Sarah loves traveling. So that's another sentence. So in order to have one sentence with two subjects, we combine with this. Brian and Sarah loves traveling. As you can see, everyone, Brian and Sarah, those are subjects. And we put and in the middle of them. So now we have one sentence instead of two. Now let's move on to our second part, which is joining two verbs with and. So in our first part, joining two subjects. In our second part, joining two verbs. So here's our example. He sits in the cafe every day. He reads a book every day. So we have two sentences also, right? Now, for these two sentences, we need to create one sentence joining two verbs with and. So here's the example. He sits in the cafe and reads book every day. So the verbs is sit, sits, and read. And we put the and. Correct. So here's our review about writing better sentences, joining two subjects and joining two verbs with and. I hope that it's clear for you. Now, let's proceed to our new lesson, everyone. Writing sentences with a subject to page 24. Turn your book to page 24, everyone, and let's start. So here's our new lesson. Complete the sentences using the right words. Change the forms if necessary. Some words in the box will be used twice. So these words have times two beside them. So let's start. First is nature of water. So here's the example. Water changes forms at different temperatures. So for our number one, water blank at 100 degrees Celsius, 212 Fahrenheit, and blank into vapor. So what's the correct answer, everyone? Water boils. So we put S at the end of the, we add S for this word. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius and turns into vapor. So this one is our number one. Now for our number two, everyone, can you guess? Can you answer, everyone, number two? Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius and what? Turns into ice. Correct. Number three, ice is lighter than water and floats on the water. So I hope that your answer and my answer are the same. Now let's move on to another part, water on earth. So we have 4 sentences in here. So first, as you know already, B, we have to be, cover, and live. So in order to create a correct sentence, we need to change some of those choices in the box. So number 1, there blank 2 types of water on the earth, salt water and fresh waters. So salt water and fresh water, So the correct answer is R. There are 2 types of water on earth, salt water and fresh water. Number 2, 97% of the earth's water is salt. Most of the salt water is in the ocean. Oceans blank 75% of the earth's surface. So what's the correct answer, everyone? Cover. So this is our answer for number 2. How about number 3? Only 3% of the earth's water blank fresh water is correct. This fresh water is in rivers or lakes or under the ground. Next, for our final sentence for this, many animals and plants blank in the water. More than half of the world's animals and plants have their homes in water. So which one? Correct, live. So this is our answer for the second part. Now for our third part, everyone, water and life. So let's start, everyone. Number 1 is water blank important to our lives. So what is the correct answer? Do we need to change this one, everyone? Correct. We need to change the B to is. Water is important to our lives. Next, number 2, the human body blank water to survive. Needs. Correct. And the last one is the average person needs 2 liters of water a day. So here's our new lesson, everyone. I hope that you are clear about this writing sentences with a subject. Now for our exercise, everyone, draw and write about the water cycle. You can research about the water cycle, draw and write about it. And don't forget to send back your answers to your teacher's personal telegram. So that's the end of our second session, everyone, and our lessons for today. I hope that you learn a lot from our lessons, from Blueprint 2 to Writing Bright 1. So I'll see you again next time, everyone. Keep safe. Goodbye.